welcome back to my channel. So if you're new around here, my name is Sophie. I make videos on budgeting, lifestyle, cleaning and organising. But for today's video, it's going to be slightly different, something I've not done before, and it's 10 tips on how to start your own business. So a little bit of background about me. I have my own business, which is a cleaning and organising business. So I started this back in October 2019, I believe, and I want to share with you on how I started on absolute zero money at all. So a lot of people have asked me over on my Instagram, which is at @superscrimpingSoph if you don't follow me already, and they've asked me if I could do a video on how I started my business. What have I got any advice on how to start a business, any tips, etc. So I thought I'd put together a little bit of a video about that. So I'm just going to get straight into the video, guys, with tip number 1, and that is do something you love. So you have to be passionate about the thing that you want to become a business, basically. So I kind of fell into my business. I started cleaning and organising on my Instagram, which again is superscrimpingSoph. This was probably about a year, 2 years before I actually started. And I was like, why am I not doing this for myself? Like, I was working in a restaurant at the time and I hated it. I didn't like it at all. I just thought I was wasting my life away, and why not do something I love? So I took the plunge and started my own business. Like I said, you need to do something you love because you're going to be spending many of hours doing this, basically. So for me, the cleaning and organising was like a thing that I did at home. So I thought, why not do it at other people's houses? I thought, oh, am I going to start to hate it because it's work? But no, 2 years down the line, 2 years plus down the line, and I still absolutely love it, and I've got a little team working with me now, so it's all good. Okay, that leads me on to tip number 2, and that is don't quit your other job before starting your business. So like I said, I was working at a restaurant at the time, and I didn't actually quit until maybe 2 or 3 months after I started my business. I didn't want to take the plunge enough because I needed to build up clients and money, like to be able to pay my bills, etc. So I worked 2 jobs basically, and yes, it is a lot of work, but it will be so worth it, I promise you. So make sure you try, if you have got another job, stick at your other job. Well, even if it's just starting your business, making a social media page, website, etc. But always try and put a little bit of more hours in to start with, because I promise you it will be worth it. And the money that you earn from the business, so my cleaning business, I save this. I saved it in a pot so I could invest it back into my business to buy a Hoover, another Hoover, or other cleaning products. I can't remember exactly what I bought, but mine's quite a low outgoing business, which is great, but I'm aware if you've got another business like nails or something like that, I guess you've got a lot of outgoings. So yeah, always try and save a little bit of a pot before actually taking the plunge and going with it full time, I guess. Okay, and that leads me on to tip number 3, which is make sure you've got support around you. So for me, I've got a wonderful husband and amazing family and friends around me who all completely supported my idea right from the get-go and helped me behind social media, I guess, to design logos, build a website, and just generally give me encouragement to keep going. So I believe that's a real big strong tip. So have a chat with your family and friends if you're a bit like, oh, do I start? Don't be worried. Like 9 times out of 10 they will want you to do what you want to do and encourage you to do that. I'm very lucky to have such wonderful people around me that have supported me on my little journey. And yeah, I do believe this is one of the main reasons why I am still doing what I'm doing and started it in the first place, because I've got a little team behind me supporting me all the way. So yes, like I said, whether that's help with designing a logo, and sorry, I've just thought of something. So for logos, I use a app called Canva. I will link it below, and it's completely free and no charge at all, but I wasn't that good at designing logos to start with, so I got my sister to help me. And yeah, you will have people around you that can help, whether that's website building, logos, leafleting, just general help with getting started. So yeah, have a chat with them and get that support, guys. So number 4, before even starting anything to do with your business, write down a plan. Write down a business plan. It can be really simple, and that's, where do you see yourself in 6 months? Where do you see yourself in a year? Where do you see yourself in 5 and 10 years? Have a think of what you want out of your business, because that will give you the motivation to keep going when you have a rubbish week, say you haven't earned anything. Just have a look at that plan and it will give you the motivation to keep going, I promise. So for me, I've just, to start with, so my 6-month plan was have enough money to pay my bills. And then the year plan was have someone on board with me, helping me. And then my 5-year plan is to like physically have like a team of us working. So yeah, I'm not quite there yet, but I'm getting there. So, and I'm currently pregnant, so I've got all that in the way as well, but I am keeping my business going during my baby bringing up, I guess. So yeah, have a good business plan, like as in a business goal, not a business plan, a business goal, I guess. Where do you see yourself? And stick it up on your wall, keep looking at it, guys, because it will give you the motivation to keep on going. Okay guys, and then number 5, which is do your research. So this is look at different competitors, different prices, the area you want to work in, the like location, your name, like sit down for a day, couple of days and do your research, guys. For me, it was how much should I charge for a standard cleaning job. So I looked at the local competitors around my area and made sure I wasn't going too high or too low. And also like locations, like does this specific area already have like a well-known cleaner in the area? You understand what I mean. So make sure you do your research, guys, and plan. Plan. Okay guys, and tip number 6 is set up social media, set up a website, plan your business cards and go. So use everything that is free to start with. You might have a budget set aside and want to pay for a website designer, but I didn't, and I believe that you don't need to do that. It is something that I am looking at in the future, because I want to do other things on my website, but it works perfectly. But my belief is social media is a godsend. It's free and it's the best form of advertising, I believe. Obviously like word of mouth and stuff, but it's worked wonders for me and my business. So set up an Instagram, set up a Facebook page, a YouTube channel if you wish. Get all that social media on the go and keep doing it every day. Even if you don't see results straight away, I promise you, you will. So for my website, I just use, I think it's wix.com, but I don't really get much business from my website. It is more the Instagram, social media, and obviously word of mouth. But I just think it's a good thing to have as well, because people like to look at specific information. That's a free website, but just keep going with social media. And then business cards, which obviously I did pay for, but you can get them so cheap nowadays. I literally paid £25 for 1,000, I think, and get those given out to all your local businesses if they allow it, or just hand them to friends and family to give out, because like me, a lot of people want cleaners, so it's really handy just to have to pass on. But if you're into nails, hairdressing, again, people will always want them sort of things, so you could just pass them around your family and friends to give out. Okay guys, and tip number 7 is invest your money back into the business. I know I briefly talked about this at the beginning, where you want like a little you want to put your money back into the business, but I mean, once you're going with it, make sure you have enough money to pay your wage and maybe a bit extra. But for me, I've put all my money back in my business for a cushion, basically. And that's for emergencies, to get other equipment if I need to, if something breaks, for insurance, for general investment into the business. So I don't take loads of money out of my business. I literally take what I need, and I just make that little money pot grow and grow and grow. It's not massive, but we're getting there. So yeah, that is one of my big tips I like to do, because say you have a job and it's £40, I'm not going to take all that out, because I want my business to grow. I want to invest the money into it, and I know I will see results. I haven't yet, but I will. I'm manifesting. I will see good results in a few years. I know I will. So yeah, invest your money back into your business, and I promise you this will be a really good thing to do in the future. Okay guys, and tip number 8 is to do things properly. So when I say properly, I mean, if you're a sole trader like myself, make sure you have set up as a sole trader. So I'm self-employed. Make sure you're paying your taxes, make sure you've got insurance. So do everything by the book. So for me, I obviously don't pay tax each month like you would if you were employed. I wait until the tax year ends, which is in April, and I have a tax bill at the end of it. So I take a percentage out of each job, put it in a pot, and I know that I have enough to pay my tax bill in April, because it is the worst feeling, and promise you, I have been there to get this massive tax bill and you literally don't have any spare cash. So I've learnt my lesson, and now I put it in a separate pot, and I'm ready to go when my tax bill arrives, and I don't freak out about it. So yeah, make sure you do everything by the book. The worst thing that could possibly happen when you're running your own business was to get in trouble by the tax office or the government or anything like that. So do things properly. I promise it's a ball ache, but it's worth it. Okay guys, and then number 9 is give offers out. So when I say this, when you're starting a business, you might want to give away some freebies or some really good offers. You want to get them clients in. You want to build up a reputation, and yes, you're probably not going to make loads of money, let's say for the first month, but it will get you the money in the future. So for me, I think I did a really, really good deal when I first started for a big oven, clean kitchen, clean. It was like around Christmas time. So that really, really worked for me, and I've still got some clients from that offer now. And also like give away freebies. So that's free cleans or free nails, a free haircut, and also get your friends and family to recommend you. So that's on Facebook or Instagram, anything like that. So I believe that doing these things will give you more business in the future, and it will build up a big clientele quicker. Okay, and then my final little tip is just be confident, be yourself, and go for it. It is scary starting your business. I was petrified, but like I said, with the support from my friends and family, I did it, and honestly, I've never looked back. I'm so proud of my business, and you guys can be proud of yourself too if you put in the hours and the passion, basically. So yeah, just go for it guys, and I promise you won't regret it. Okay guys, that is the end of my video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I love filming these sort of videos, and I'm not a professional in the slightest. This is just how I began my business and my journey, and I just wanted to share that with you. So I really hope you find some useful information from this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you head on over and subscribe to my channel too, that will mean so much to me. Turn that notification bell on too, and that will just let you know when I upload a new video. And if you like this sort of content, comment down below. I'd be happy to film more stuff like this, and let me know what you want to see as well. But yeah, thanks again for the support, guys. It means the world to me, and have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video.